In the last video, you saw how magnesium burns in a dazzling flame, white flame. And I written the equation also, magnesium Mg plus oxygen gives magnesium oxide, 2 MgO, 2 Mg. We written the equation. Here, this is the compound. Magnesium oxide is the compound. To write a chemical equation, we said chemical reactions are always mentioned by the chemical equations. To write the chemical equations, you should know the symbol of the elements and also the valence. The valency of an element is the combining capacity of an element. So let me introduce you the some of the symbols of some elements and also valency. Otherwise, you cannot write the equations. See, symbol of hydrogen is H2, H2 hydrogen or H, sodium Na, K potassium, K potassium, Ca calcium, Mg magnesium, magnesium, Al aluminium, aluminium, Fe iron, Cu copper, Zn zinc, Cl chlorine, Br bromine, I iodine, S sulfur, C carbon, N2 or N nitrogen. So study the sum of the symbols. Otherwise, you cannot write the formula of a compound. Then also, use these are symbols only not enough. You have to study the some radicals also there. That always comes in groups. Otherwise, some formulas you cannot write. Radicals OH, that is hydroxyl group, hydroxyl minus 1, CO3, that is minus 2, carbonate, carbonate, SO4, that also minus 2, sulfate, sulfate, then NO3, nitrate, nitrate minus 1, NH4, ammonium, plus 1, right? Ammonium, ammonium, HCO3, bicarbonate. So this always comes in group. To write the formula of a compound, this also you have to by heart, and also you have to by heart the symbols of some elements. Otherwise, you cannot write the formula of a compound. Then I said you should know the valency. Valency is the combining capacity. Already I said the valency of first group element, that is in the periodic table. If you study first periodic table, you can understand first group element comes sodium and potassium. Sodium or potassium valency is 1. Valency, valency 1. Calcium, magnesium, valency 2. Aluminium, valency 3. Iron, or ferrous, and there are two compounds, plus 2 plus 3, copper, plus 1 plus 2, chlorine, CH, or halogens. Halogens, that is minus 1. They are receiving the electrons. Metals always donating the electron chemical reactions. Non-metals always receiving the electrons in the chemical reaction. So we are saying the combining capacity. This number of electrons is in the last shell or in the metals, that only they are donating, and we can say valency of metals is the number of electrons in the outermost shell. But it is not in the case of non-metals, it is the combining how much electron it takes in the chemical reaction, that is its valency. Chlorine, but oxygen and sulfur, valence is 2. Oxygen and sulfur is 2. It also receiving the electron, so we can write minus 2, receiving the electron. Number, you say only 2, valence is 2, the valence is 1. Chlorine's valence is 1, chlorine, bromine valence is 1. Oxygen and sulfur's oxygen is, and sulfur, the valence is 2. And nitrogen and phosphorus, valence is 3. They come say. So remember this. Now I will explain how to write the formula of a compound. You know, last class I said magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. The valency of magnesium is 2. The valency of oxygen also 2. You write the valency of magnesium near to oxygen, the valency of oxygen near to magnesium. Since it is both 2, you can write the formula magnesium oxide only. In the case of calcium chloride, look, calcium chloride, valency of calcium is 2, valency of chlorine is 1. Write the valency of calcium near to chlorine, and calcium, the chlorine's valence is near calcium. So we can write formula of calcium chloride is CaCl2. Sodium chloride, look, sodium chloride. Valency of sodium also 1, valency of chlorine also 1. So we can write formula of sodium chloride is NaCl. Calcium hydroxide. How to write the formula of calcium hydroxide? Look, calcium hydroxide. The calcium's valency 2, hydroxyl group valency 1, right? So we can write CaOH twice. The calcium's valency near written here, but you have to put the bracket to OH group hydroxyl. So it comes like the formula is CaOH twice. Similarly, say about aluminium hydroxide. What about aluminium hydroxide? Aluminium's valency is 3, hydroxyl groups of 1. So we can write the formula aluminium hydroxide, AlOH thrice. This is the method of writing the formula of a compound. See, ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Here valence of ammonia also 1, chlorine also 1. So we can write only NH4Cl formula. Ammonium sulfate, ammonium sulfate. The valence of sulfate is 2, ammonium's valence group is 1. So we can write the formula NH4 twice ammonium sulfate. Aluminium hydroxide, how can you write? Sorry, aluminium hydroxide. Aluminium sulfate. Aluminium sulfate. Aluminium valence is 3, sulfate's valence is 2. So we can write Al2SO4 thrice. Aluminium sulfate. and calcium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, we written aluminum sulfate, nitrate, right? Sodium nitrate, NaNO3. Sodium valence is 1, nitrate valence is 1. We can write formula of sodium nitrate is NaNO3. Iron sulfate rating, Fe, valence is 2, SO4, valence is 2. So we can write FeSO4, aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate. There are two valencies for iron. Another valence is there 3. Sulfate 2. See here, right? Fe2, SO4 thrice. This is the method of writing the formula of a compound. Then come to the chapter. Otherwise, we cannot write the. If you write the chemical equation wrong, you cannot balance it. Balance is difficult. Cannot balance. Your equation which written wrong cannot balance such equations. So you should know the symbols of the elements and also their valencies and also the formula of the compound. If you know the valency, you can write the formula of the compound. This is the method you have to follow. Otherwise, the questions given in the back of in the chapter, you cannot answer it.